Hi guys, how's it going? It's Kaz here and I'm back with another video today, and today's video is going to be on an end of the month recap, just to see how we're going, keep ourselves accountable and make sure that we're trying to meet those goals we have for this year. And my plan is to each month just do a quick recap. So it won't be a long video, it's just a quick recap and see if we're going the way we want to be going, and see how we've done this month. So if you're doing financial goals for 22, I recommend that you also quickly have a little sit down and see how you're going for the month. So we're going to start off with our sinking funds, and we're just going to go through them all and see how we've done so far for January. So back to school, we have 20, 40, 60, 5, 70. So we have 70 in back to school. Then in health and braces, we have 50, 100, 50, 70 in health and braces. Then in birthdays, so in birthdays we've actually spent some money. So we spent 130 on my dad's birthday present. So we did have 190 and we now have left 50 and 10, which is 60 left. But we saved 190 in birthdays for January. That €10 didn't want to sit down. Then in holidays, which is not really a very important category for this year, it's just a like rather than a need. 20, 40, 60. 60 in holidays. Car maintenance is empty right now, if you remember my car debacle. But we did save 120 into car maintenance and we now have 0, so we need to get that back up. Then in horse riding lessons, we have 50, 70, 90, 100. So €100 in horse riding lessons, and she is starting them this weekend, so that should be going down. And then Christmas, our last sinking fund, we have 5 and 10. So just a little look. So on back to school, we have 70 and our goal for back to school is 180. So that means we have 8% saved. So now by recapping January, I'm able to see that we actually need to save a good bit more in back to school. So my goal for February is to save at least €100 more into back to school. Then health and braces, we have saved 170. Our goal amount is 1,500 and we have saved 11% in health and braces. So I'd like to save at least 150 into health and braces in the next month, but I'm pretty happy with how we've done. Then birthdays, we saved 190, and our goal for the year is 1,000, and we saved 19%. So I'm pretty happy about that. We have a lot of birthdays at this time of year, and then we don't have a few for a little while in the middle. So it's really important that I did put in a good bit of money into birthdays this month, and I know that I'll be able to relax a little bit in the spring. Then holidays, I have put in 60 this month, and our goal is 1,100. However, as I said, that's not really a necessity, so I would be happy to got to about 400, 500 by the summer, because that just means we can go away for a week in the summer in Ireland. And so far we have saved 5.5% of the 1,100. However, that's about 10% of my more realistic goal. And then car maintenance, we saved 100, and obviously that was used. We don't have a goal amount in here, but my ideal is to get to 500 and just leave that as a float. And I'd like to get to that by the end of August, because I have car insurance due then. So yeah, I want to get car maintenance back up. Then horse riding, we got to €100, and it's looking like the place that my daughter's going is going to need paid weekly rather than in blocks. So that means it should be a bit easier to save for, as we should be a bit ahead of ourselves. And so yeah, it was €20 a week, and we have saved 100, so we should be about 5 weeks ahead of ourselves. And then Christmas has got €10 saved for it, and the goal amount is 1,500. So we don't really have enough saved for Christmas at all right now, but my goal is to kind of save now, but then go intense from about June onwards. So I'm not too worried, because I won't be saving for back to school in the latter half of the year, and I should be able to put that money into Christmas. So the goal for that will be to bring that up, but for now it's only got less than 1% in Christmas. And then so that means the total that I have saved so far towards my sinking funds for 2022 is €700, which I'm very happy with. So yes, I've saved a good bit into my sinking funds, and I know where to concentrate on for the next month. So I'm going to really be concentrating on back to school and the health and braces, and then again birthdays for the first half of the month, and then we should be okay. So I'm really going to concentrate on these 3 categories. So yeah. So other things that I completed in January financially was, we also completed our emergency fund. So we were saving, I was getting the parents' benefit. So in Ireland you can get parents' benefit at any stage in your first 2 years of your baby's life, and I took it after my maternity leave. And so I was getting €245 a week for 5 weeks, and I put all of that into my emergency fund. So I put that into a separate savings account that I couldn't touch, and let that build up till it got to €1,000. So that's how we got our emergency fund, and that just means that we're safe now. If the car breaks down, we have something to pay for it. If we suddenly needed oil and we didn't cash flow for it. If the tumble dryer or washing machine stopped working and it was urgently needed. So it just means that we have a fund put by for a genuine emergency. Obviously buying presents and things for the house doesn't count unless it's actually a genuine emergency. So so just things that would crop up suddenly that would have previously tempted us to use a credit card or a credit union loan or something. So and then as regards to debt, we only paid the minimum payment for our car loan for this month because we were concentrating on building the sinking funds up and getting that emergency fund organised. So then in the next few months, our goal is to pay extra payments towards that because it is currently at 4,500 and I'd like to have it cleared this year. So it's looking like it would be, if we paid a bit extra, we should be able to get it down by about November. So that's the goal for now, is to get paid off as quick as we can. So yeah, I hope you're all doing really well. That's your first month hopefully coming to an end. Some of you will be receiving your first paycheck of 2022 this year if you're paid monthly. I hope you're doing well with that, and others are maybe onto their last paycheck of January if they get paid weekly coming up. So yeah, we will be getting our next paycheck in February, so that's why I've decided to film this now. And I hope you're doing really well. This was probably one of the easier Januaries for us, even though we're on a single income now. So it just goes to show, if you are saving and putting aside the money and really keeping an eye on what you're spending, you can get through January okay. So let me know how you're getting on. Please like, subscribe and comment. It really helps to get my channel noticed, and I will chat to you all in my next video. Bye!